Hey guys, what's going on? Finn on Fire here. Just wanted to do a quick video for the clan, just to kind of give one solid message as far as how I want the clan to war, where I want us to go, and kind of what I want everyone to kind of be looking at and be thinking about, especially if we start having some larger wars. I just want to make sure that we get everybody on the clan focused and on the same page. There's still just little things that I feel like we could really clean up and just be better at overall, and I think it would just make us a more awesome clan. So the first major thing is I want to just talk about our strategy. So usually it's -2 for everyone, because Joe and I usually attack the top four. So everyone else goes -2. That gives us a pretty good cushion. Um, we could even start doing -3 or -4 soon, but the whole point of doing -2 or attacking down, and when I say attacking down in a message, I mean that I want everyone attacking numbers that are below them because, the game calculates based on your troops, based on your defense, based on like everything has a little bit of weight as far as what your war ranking is. So the further you attack down, um, meaning the bigger difference there is between you and the number that you attack on the enemy team, you're more likely to have a better outcome. And that is how I look at Clash. I look at Clash from a logical perspective. I don't want to try to make up all these fancy ways and kind of pull things out of my ass to say, like, oh, let's try this, or oh, let's try that, or let's, match everybody up in some weird way, or whatever. It's just simple, you know, putting the odds in your favor. And I still keep seeing, there seems to be a lot of confusion on, who do I attack, who do I attack, who do I attack, and people wasting attacks because there is an open base above you and you want to attack something to get fresh stars versus cleaning up a 2-star below you, which is not the strategy that we want to go with. So let me just see if I can look at the past war here and give you guys an example. So, whoops. So let's just take a quick look at this war. Actually don't think that they attacked all of our bases. Okay, let's say just from the enemy's perspective, number 12 on the enemy team, if the enemy team was using our strategy, number 12, his target would normally be number 14 if they were using our strategy. So let's say number 12 attacks number 14, gets 2 stars. Then number 12 is like, well, I got to use my second attack. And he could go down to, let's say, I don't know, number 23 or something that needs to be 3-starred and pick up that third star for the team. I mean, if he's number 12, he doesn't want to go all the way down to the bottom. What I want people to notice is who has attacks above them and make an educated decision about who to attack. So, but a lot of times what I'll see is instead of number 12 looking down the map to see where they can pick up a star for the team, number 12 is like, "Oh, well there's number 11. Number 11 doesn't have any stars yet. Ooh, I can pick up maybe 2 stars for me and the team." And I know most of the time that's not a selfish move, but it's the wrong choice for the team. Because more times than not, number 12 is thinking about attacking 11, but number 9 maybe hasn't attacked yet. And people aren't looking at those types of things. People aren't thinking about who above them hasn't used attacks and how those attacks, those unused attacks above them, are going to play out. So number 12 will attack 11, get 0 stars or 1 star, and that's a wasted attack. It's a wasted attack, and I just see it time and time again. I think that we're 10 times better about not doing that than we have been in the past. I think that everyone is kind of on the same page, but I know there's a lot of new people, and I've noticed that it's been happening, and we just can't have attacks being wasted. We want to attack with an advantage every single time. We want to be attacking down. If there's a base that's above you, even if it's your mirror and you're not on the bottom, I don't want anybody but the bottom 5 or 10 attacking their mirror. If you're number, 15, let's say, and you attack successfully at number 17, even if number 15 or 16, I mean, -1, yes, that's okay. Um, you know, but really, even if number 15 or 16 are open on the other team and your first target was 17, I would still rather you attack down, even try to get a 3-star on on a base that's already been 2-starred. Because what happens is this: you attack, let's say you're 15, you already attacked 17. And again, I'm just using examples. This has nothing to do with what I'm looking at on the map right now. I'm just trying to give examples. So let's say number 15 attacked number 17 and then decided, well, number 15 on the enemy team is open and I'm number 15, so mirror is okay. I'll just attack number 15. And meanwhile, numbers 11, 12, and 13 haven't used a single attack yet. Let's say, you know, you attack 15, and even if you get 2 stars on 15 on your mirror, number 11, 12, or 13, or whoever might have been above you, would have a better chance to 3-star. And it is about the chance. It is about what the odds are and what your odds are of having a certain success rate. So if you're attacking mirror, yeah, maybe you get 50, 60%, and maybe you get a 2-star. Maybe you get lucky and get a 3-star, which that's fine. If you get 3 stars, I'm not going to say shit to you. I may be mad that you didn't attack the right person, but whatever. But even if you attack, if you're 15 and you use your second attack on your mirror or someone above you, that's a wasted attack. It is a wasted attack because people above you are going to have a better chance of getting a higher percentage or a 3-star than you are. And it's pretty much it's mathematically sound. They're going to have better odds. And within a couple bases, people may have the same troops, so it's not always a huge deal. But if we just stick to that plan consistently attacking 2 or more down, and I'm not talking about the bottom 5 or bottom 10 because we always have them attack mirror, but if you're attacking 2 or more down, you're just always going to give yourself better chance to succeed. And I just keep seeing scenarios where people are attacking mirrors or above them, etc., and they're just wasting attacks. The more efficient we are, the better we're gonna be. I mean, I don't think we've lost a war aside from that one we just got our ass kicked by the Asians a couple wars ago. But until that point, I don't think we had lost a war by more than like 4 or 5 stars. So these wars are always so close, and it comes down to the last seconds. It is a game of inches, and the more that we do right, the more that we do consistently, the better outcomes we're going to have. And I'm really going to start cracking down on people following the strategy because it is that important. We need people to follow the strategy. Otherwise, it's just broken. And the more stars that we miss out on, the more broken up attacks that we have, because this person took this person's attack because they weren't supposed to attack up, and now this person's attacking like a base they shouldn't be attacking, and it just screws up. It just creates that whole chain of events and it screws things up. The more that we're doing that, the more that it's costing us stars, the more we're going to lose the close wars. So let's be efficient. Let's be diligent. Let's continue to do those types of things. The next thing I want to talk about is, and I'm gonna play a couple of attacks while I'm doing this, so you just have something to watch, so I'm not just babbling the whole time. Let's go back to that war we got our asses kicked. Uh, I can't view that war, can I? Oh, they had maintenance. Anyway, let's check out this war. So, the other thing I want to mention is, and one thing I ran into a few times, people, and I would say this is most cases, people are making their armies before they knew who their next target is. And for the most part, this isn't the case with Town Hall 10s. For the Town Hall 10s, we generally know who we're attacking. You know, a lot of us use similar attacks that are, kind of universal. But guys, and this is going to become mandatory, you need to know who your target is before you make up your army. Your army should be based on who you're attacking. Um, I'm not going to call out any names, but I remember a specific instance from last war where somebody had, it was a perfect target for an air attack, and the person had a Go Hog trained. And I just kept saying, well, I was like almost laying out the strategy for the air attack. And guys, if you want help with strategies, say, hey, what kind of attack should I use on this and this base? If you want help with that kind of stuff, by all means, just hit me up on KIK or in the game or whatever. Sometimes it's harder to talk in the game about strategies because people constantly interrupt. But I'm happy to help, guys, and I'm happy to just throw my advice out there. And there's plenty of people in the clan that know the game very well and can help. Um, but guys, we need to start using attacks that are fitted for the particular base. I mean, clearly this guy scouted Popa, figured that he had no double bombs, and it was just an easy call for Go Hog. If they have weak air defenses or their air defenses are easy access for outside, then do an air attack. We need to be versatile and we need to be doing the right attacks for the base that we're attacking. So we can't just be making up an army. Oh, I made a go wee wee, or I made a go wipe. I saw so many go wipes against bases that are totally anti go wipe. When I say anti go wipe, I mean bases kind of like Nyx, where you have a center core and then compartments all around the center core, to where it's going to make it very difficult because the golems and pekkas are constantly going to have to keep chopping through walls and stuff. So we need to be customizing the attacks, guys. So that's number 2. Sorry, I got the hiccups a little bit. Number 1, we need to be following the strategy. Always attack down, preferably -2 or more. And number 2, we need to be picking out our base first, scouting the base, figuring out which attack to use, and then doing that attack. I would rather you go in and get a 1-star with an attack that you're not that good at yet, but you're doing the best attack for that base. I would rather see that, because I know that you're going to learn from that attack, you're going to get better, than continuing to use the wrong attack for the bases that you're attacking. So, and that kind of brings me into my next point, which is, guys, we need to be more versatile, and this is the big thing. We have a handful of people, and only a handful, that really know the ins and outs of 3 or 4 different attacks. So many people, it's the same exact attack every single time, every single base. Even if it's a terrible base for that attack, even if that base is totally built against that attack, we're using that attack time in and time out and not bringing the right spells because you're just creating your army and you're going in there and just kind of, well, I'm just going to throw all my troops at it and hope for the best. Yeah, sometimes it works out. Sometimes you get lucky, but you have to look at what is the rule and what are the exceptions. Did you get 1 3-star in your past 10 war attempts because you got lucky? Or do you have, 7 or 8 3-stars or 7 or 8 very high 2-stars with your attacks? You know, you have to look at the consistency of what we're doing, and if we want to get if we want to become a next level clan and be one of these clans that's getting 106 110 stars on a 120 star total, we have to be doing attacks like GoHog. And I mean, we have to be learning these attacks, guys. I mean, look at it's just a perfect example. I mean, they wiped out these bases, and we had to have town hall tens attacking these bases. Town hall tens we had to be using, guys, and it's not acceptable. It's not acceptable. We need to be better if we want to become a next level clan. If we really want to trophy push, and we really want to start beating some badass clans, and if you guys want to have a feeder clan and people say, "Oh my God, you're in Wallabies? Holy shit, you guys are awesome!" I mean, that's when we really start getting high caliber players, and we can really take it to the next level because we're dominating people in war. And I want us to get to a point where when we see a clan that's going go wipe, fail go wipe, fail go wipe, or 2-star go wipe, 2-star go wipe, 2-star go wipe, I want to get to the point where it's like we're laughing because we're getting 3-star go hog, 3-star go hog, or 3-star go lava, whatever. It's very clear in the YouTube community and the Clash community that the 2-tier attacks are the best. And when I say 2-tier, I mean having a kill squad and then launching your attack. So in the case of like Go Lava or Go Hog, the Go part is your golems, your heroes, wizards, maybe a couple P.E.K.K.A.s, whatever your makeup is, whatever fits you the best. That's your kill squad. You want to get your kill squad kind of to the center of the base, take out maybe kind of one side-ish of the base. I mean, I've shown 3 successful Go Hogs now. Um, where they brought the kill squad in first, they took out a lot of defenses, and then they kind of started the Hogs kind of where the edge of the damage was so they could continue around clockwise. This wasn't one of the good ones, but it was still a 3-star. And I mean, these are 3-star attacks. These are Town Hall 9s, 3-starring the crap out of Town Hall 9s. And I see Town Hall 10s complaining that I'm coming down on them for not being able to 3-star Town Hall 9s. Yeah, there are some strong Town Hall 9s, but if you're a Town Hall 10 and you have max troops, you need to be obliterating Town Hall 9s. And if you're a Town Hall 9 with max troops, you need to learn these attacks so that you can attack Town Hall 9s. I'm sorry, so that you can 3-star Town Hall 9s. I want to give a shout out to Mord's attack, because, I mean, guys, look at this. We are a 2-star clan. We are a 2-star clan, guys. Look at all those 2-stars. We have to be a clan that just doesn't accept 2-stars anymore. I mean, 21 had to attack 37. Caddy had to 3-star 29. That's not acceptable. we need those attacks in our Town Hall 10s. Having Captain try to take out 27. We need to be 3-starring those bases, and we need our Town Hall 9s to step up. And I'm not saying just our Town Hall 9s. Our Town Hall 10s have work to do too. Um, we're going against some really tough bases that we haven't seen before, and sometimes it's really tough to find the right strategies. So as far as the Town Hall 10s go, we need to strategize better. We need to execute better. I know that the timing for Town Hall 10s is much, much harder, but we need to be learning these new attacks, these better attacks. We need to get our heroes as high as they possibly can, because every awesome clan, all of their Town Hall 10s have max heroes, and when you have max heroes, you can learn Town Hall 10 3-star attacks, which are pretty amazing. So, but guys, the one thing I want to say before I start this attack is when you scout this base, look at how perfect of a Go Wee Wee base this is. And Go Wee Wee, guys, well, let me explain this. It's a much better attack, or I'm sorry, this is a Go Wee Wipe, which is actually my preference. This is almost the exact setup that I use against Town Hall 10s, except I have an extra golem and a few less wall breakers. But this is almost the exact layout that's my favorite layout against a lot of Town Hall 10s. Because those witches, guys, I mean, you can see these open areas. Look at these open areas right here. The witches are just going to plow right through there, and Mord's going to throw the jump spell right here. So that makes all of this part of the base open game. You know you're just going to waste right through there, and that your queen and your ranged are going to pick off those defenses. So when you think of how your attack is going to play out, when you think about how the base is going to, how conducive it's going to be to the attack that you're using, you need to kind of do that in your head and say, okay, what's going to happen? What is my plan? Is this the best attack for this base? Because a lot of the ones I saw, a lot of the go wipes, they plow into the middle, they get trapped, and they die because they have nowhere to go, or the person didn't bring enough jump spells, or whatever. There just wasn't a plan in advance, and it drives me nuts, guys. We need to plan better. We need to learn these new attacks, and we need to just be better, overall. I know some people don't have max troops, and I'm not coming down on you guys, but we need to be learning different and better attacks. And if you're a Town Hall 9 that's not 3-starring, and there's, I mean, how many Town Hall 9s failed against Town Hall 8s 3-starring because you're using a go wipe strategy instead of a Lava Loon or something like that? I mean, Lava Loon runs over Town Hall 8s, and I see people using go wipes and getting like 80% on Town Hall 8s. If you're going against a Town Hall level below you, you should be decimating them. And that is why it is just so crucial to master Go Hog. Go Wipe, yeah, shove that right in my mouth. Go Hogs, Go Lava, whichever one that you really want to do. There's some different Dragloon attacks. Go on YouTube, explore, see what the new, best, latest, greatest, 3-star attacks are for Town Hall 9 and Town Hall 10. There's so many great attacks that are so much better suited for attacking Town Hall 8s and 9s than Go Wipe is. And I think coming up here, we're going to do a non-Go Wipe war for anyone below Town Hall 10s. Or, I'm sorry, let me rephrase that. If you're attacking anything below a Town Hall 10, there's going to be no Go Wipe allowed. You can do Go Wee Wee. Well, actually, you know what? Let's just say no Go Wee Wee, no Go Wee Wipe. I want to see Go Hog, Go Lava, or something else that you feel is a 3-star attack. Go Wee Wipe and Go Wee Wee are, it's better than Go Wipe, but I want to make sure that we're learning those other attacks so that we can be a versatile power clan that is going to get to that next level, be badass, have a feeder clan someday, and just really rock out. So sorry for the rant. Sorry for making this a little bit too long, but I just want to make sure that we're all on the same page. So for this war coming up, -2 as usual. Always attack down. I don't want to see people attacking up. Even if it's a fresh base, attack down. Attack down. Finish those bases. Get those 3-stars. Use 3-star attacks. Let's go kick some ass. Fin on Fire out. Rock and roll, baby.